That better?
Your Q, no, we are done with random stuff today. We're not dealing with any of your Q bullshit.
Lanthor used 0 bits to play Q bullshit.
I know. How are you doing anyway?
Lanthor. Ha ha, there we go.
That's better.
Lanthor. It was quiet all that time.
Yeah, I saw that OBS was. I didn't. I got an upgrade of OBS and it knocked my audio out again.
I surrender. Well, no.
I still
I
sitting.
do still have crucial information about your poor friend Lieutenant
Lanthor.
Salon and how to fix his addled Borg brain. About the gateways and how to use
I'm not
them.
back, but
About the Iconians. Now tell me, aren't those things more important than the fleeting pleasure you'll get from shooting me?
Well, it's fun. Did you see the video I sent you?
But you are interested in what I can tell you. This gateway is damaged beyond repair, but I learned a thing. I know how to operate their gateways, and I've memorized several sets. Not
Lanthor.
exactly. Do you
There
really
it looked like Spoon
there
enjoyed
are
playing
only
with the
two
water.
Dyson spheres?
You
There are
mean
more,
water,
and I know the location
mud,
of the one the Iconians are
and
still using.
well,
Wouldn't you like to
I
see?
knew that it was caked in him up, but okay. Yeah, he had fun.
I've received some distressing news, and I need to update your mission orders. Your communications officer tells me you're not aboard your ship. What's your status?
No, please, go ahead. I
Lanthor.
can wait.
Oh yes, he looked in his element.
We've received word that Sela has escaped from Republic custody and that she was last seen in the Devron sector. Be aware that she was apparently aided in her escape by Lieutenant Gaius Salon, a Republic intelligence officer. Republic intelligence thinks she has some kind of information about the Iconians that she hasn't shared yet. This is a little odd, but let's give her a little leash. Stay close and find out what you can. See if you can determine her plans. Be prepared.
Trekkie 1982.
Well,
Could
well,
you cope
well.
with the heat?
Keep your friends close and your enemies closer, isn't that the saying? I'll make you a deal. You want Gaius back, and you want to learn what I know? I'm willing to give you both. But first, we'll need to discuss the deal aboard my ship. Don't worry. I'm sure your crew will keep a transporter lock.
Lanthor. I slept less than 4 hours last night. I was up at 6 a.m. sorting out the bins because I couldn't lay down any longer, lol. Trekkie 1982. And you didn't hit Stowe. LOL.
It makes no difference to me. If you don't like my terms, I'll simply order Gaius to self-destruct the ship. He's very compliant. Once you
Lanthor. I was too much of a zombie to focus on the PC. I switched it on then went to lay down on the sofa lol. Trekkie 1982. Ha ha ha.
Besides, what are you going to do? Many prisons. You know you can't.
I suppose we don't have much choice. Whenever you're ready, we can beam up to seal a ship. But I'll go with you and watch your six.
I know you're not inclined to believe me, but I am telling the truth. I do have coordinates to a sphere the Iconians are still using. The Iconians have many servants, some, like the Elach. I watched how they opened the gateways and memorized the coordinates. The Iconians are moving their soldiers and ships into position. One day, soon, they'll be...
I am a Ravenclaw.
Blurb. Playing blurb sound emote meme using 100 Twitch channel points.
Mon capitaine, how I've missed you.
This is our one chance to find out what the Iconians are doing and when they're going to attack. And they won't wait for our ships to be in position or give us time to muster a defense. One day very soon, the Iconians will simply appear at our homeworlds. We have to fight to survive. Poor Gaius.
Blurb.
All that bore.
Lanthor used 0 bits to play Alpha 5 AIAI Agi. Trekkie 1982. Ha ha ha.
All you
ha.
need to know is which switches to flip. It's been very helpful having someone on the inside. I would have never escaped without him. But as a gesture of goodwill, I'll give him back now. There probably won't be any permanent damage. The Tal Shiar has studied mind control for decades, and I had full access to their techniques. Some of it is quite ingenious.
Trekkie 1982.
Can program someone
About
to kill
Trekkie.
their best friend?
Nightbot.
I've seen it work.
Trekkie 1982
Once
comes
you know how to
originally
get
from the
into
Netherlands,
someone's
but she lives in England.
There forever.
She is married to Spoon 2006 and together they
With the
team up in
coordinates I've
STO.
memorized, I can
She
gain
loves
access to
writing
an
fantasy
Iconian
herself
staging
and is
sphere.
currently working on
Tapping
her
into
first
the
fantasy
Iconian
novel.
data networks is
The
risky,
other
but the
games she
potential
loves to
benefits
play
are
is
significant.
Hogwarts Legacy, The Witcher
will be
and the
difficult.
Star Trek
Poor
Prodigy
Gaius.
Supernova. Did you
All
know
that
that she
Borg
has her own
hardware
Trek
in his head
podcast?
made it easy to give him
It's
some
called Trekking
guidance.
Around.
I've
Have
had
a
quite a
look,
bit
maybe
of time
you
to
will
learn
like.
about Borg technology.
She also named their first dog after a dragon. Lanthor. BRB, letting the doggy outside.
I would have never escaped without him.
Trekkie
And as a gesture
1982.
of goodwill, I'll give him
No
back.
probs.
There probably won't be any permanent damage. The Tal Shiar has studied mind control for decades. My engineers report that they're having trouble keeping engine power stable. It appears you did quite a bit of damage to my ship. Unrelated systems keep failing in no discernible pattern. Perhaps you can take
This unit is in diagnostic mode. This unit is responding to its neural overrides. Please, help me.
What are you doing to my ship down there? Don't make things worse. I shouldn't need to remind you that we're on a timetable, so I won't.
Fruze looks. You're back.
Hey Fruze, how you doing?
Enemy targets on sensor.
Fruze looks. Been better.
Oh, good.
Fruze looks. I found my old laptop cable yesterday.
Okay.
Fruze looks. Have not stared the laptop in a few years.
How have you been?
Fruze looks. I just copied all the photos on it to a flash drive.
Ah, okay.
Fruze looks. so not to lose them. Fru's looks. I even found a file full of Star Trek Christmas songs. Fru's looks. And a old video I made with Star Trek pics playing to music.
Lol.
I recognize you. You have to help me. I'm a Republic intelligence operative on Team Cover. I infiltrated this crew of Romulan naval officers because they were still loyal to Seela. We can recapture her if we can keep this ship disabled. Republic intelligence has agents seeded through many of the groups in the Old Guard, and even a few infiltrating the Tal Shiar. It was happenstance that I was embedded in the group that helped Seela escape prison. What I need now is to keep this ship stalled long enough for the Republic to arrive. Then we can take Seela back to prison where she belongs.
It's fun finding stuff you've forgotten on an old computer.
I know.
Seela's using you. She'll never tell you anything of substance. If she was the Iconian's prisoner, she couldn't have seen anything important. If she's still working with them, then she's leading you into a trap. Your only chance is to capture her now, and help us reveal anyone in the Republic who helped her escape.
Well, Spawn had fun this weekend.
Fru's looks. Playing in the mud.
Yep. Did you say the other one, by the way? I still need to make the other ones, but okay.
Fru's looks. Did you get to drive in the mud?
No, not me. Him.
I understand you've captured a saboteur. I won't tolerate a threat to the safety of this mission and my crew. I intend to have him executed immediately.
Fru's looks. I saw the video that was sent to me.
Let me see. If that is the right one. Where is it? Yeah, that's the right one.
Very well. However, this still doesn't solve our problem. We need to find a working Iconian gate.
How's Glow and the kids?
The Nopata system? Interesting. My ship has been modified to mask its energy signature, so we should be able to get there without detection. The Tal Shiar may be a problem, though.
New graphic cards made it a bit sharper again.
The Tal Shiar serves the Iconians now. Certain elements of the Imperial Navy are still loyal, but the Tal Shiar would be more inclined to shoot me than listen to me. Those are Tal Shiar ships. The Star Navy doesn't have the interest or the means to police far-flung systems like this one. The Tal Shiar and I don't exactly see eye to eye these days, so feel free to do what you will.
Enemy vessel. This system is under Tal Shiar control. Stand down and prepare to be boarded. Requesting assistance.
Responding to your request for assistance.
Hakiv's private research facility. Soon all this will be lost to the sand. What a monument to folly. The Tal Shiar commonly use a diverter to intercept standard access codes on electronic locks. Give me just a moment. There. You really should learn some of these things.
Someone else has been through here recently. Tal Shiar!
Why am I not surprised the mess hall is the one place here that isn't a total wreck? At least they were smart enough to take the weapons out of the armory.
Fruze looks. Kids go to bed soon, a free time.
Are you going to stream tonight, Fruze?
Baacckk Sanctum. I'm guessing that side door isn't just for show.
There must be a way through this blank wall. Maybe there's a release trigger in the office.
Nope. Fruze looks. I would not be able to sit down that long.
What happened?
Allow me. Computer, recognize identity Sela. Code Empress 1. Unlock lab access.
Fruze looks. I put streams off for a while.
Okay.
Always have a back door. Another secret door.
Fruze looks.
Baacckk was
Need
always so
TMY arm and
melodramatic.
my lower back.
Let's get this gateway working again.
You're getting a little too close to the truth. It's time to eliminate you both.
You should be more careful about the loyalty of your subordinates. Stop her! Don't let her escape! Kill it! There we go. I'll just put in those coordinates.
Trekkie 1982. Stowe. Nightbot. Trekkie 1982 at handle on Star Trek Online is at Trekkie 1982 #6573. You can add her in-game if you like.
Hey! Up here!
Fruze looks. I started to use a controllers for my games as much as I can so I can take white off my arm.
Yeah, gotcha.
Good. There's a gateway on this side. We won't be stuck here. Now, let's see what secrets we can wrest from this facility.
You!
Taurus. Stop her! Automated defenses? What a waste of time. Get that force field down!
I won't let you take me!
We need to catch her before she can cause any more trouble. She's locked the door. Try to unlock it with one of these consoles. Interesting. According to this data, we're in the Andromeda Galaxy. You should download some of these files to your tricorder. This sphere seems to be much older than the others. There's communication traffic from Iconian ships inside the sphere. I've never seen these kinds of vessels before. Ah, here we go. Almost there. Got it. The door is open. Taurus must have overloaded the collimators in that plasma.
looks.
She's
How
turned
long
this
you
room
on
from
for?
a plasma allocation conduit into a death trap. Who even builds rooms like
Cruz looks. I got a few things to go do and get kids to bed.
I'm not sure yet, but it still will be for at least an hour or so, maybe longer.
Cruz looks. Cool, I will pop back in then.
Okay, no problem.
There's nowhere left to run, Taurus. Do you really think the Iconians will help you now?
No, you don't understand. I didn't seek them out because I wanted to rule. I needed them to save us, to turn back time, to undo Hobus, and bring back Romulus.
Then you're more of a fool than I thought.
Lanthor.
You poor
Cruz.
deluded creature.
Nightbot.
The Iconians aren't interested
Cruz
in
looks is a
saving
good
anything.
friend of me from
Nor could
Australia.
We have to
She
get out
is a
of
big gamer
It's
and
not
hosts
safe
her own
anymore. They're
Minecraft
coming.
server.
I guess you
Games
better
she
go
plays
then.
is Star Trek Online, Minecraft,
If
Disney
you had
Dream
only
Valley and a
known
lot more.
Taurus, the
Go
Iconians
check her
can't
out at-
travel through time. It destroys their minds. The sphere just jumped. Look, It's nighttime inside this sphere, but it's never dark inside the other spheres. The Iconian fleets are here, and there are so many ships they're blotting out the sun.
I see you.
Time to go.
Okay.
How absurd to think that she could have ever accomplished anything significant. She lost her throne and spent years in mindless devotion to gods who could not hear or answer her prayers. Taurus's fanaticism blinded her. She studied everything about the Iconians, but never learned the one simple fact that would have ended her quest. There was only one thing she didn't get wrong. We need to leave. Immediately.
Alrighty.
Iconian minds aren't like ours. They're entangled with chronoton states. I'll spare you the boring details. It helps to orient them when using their gateways, but it means that they can't go back and forth in time like we can. Doing so would cause the Iconian to lose its memories of the intervening time. Take a look at the sky. In a sphere like this, nothing should obscure the sun. Those aren't clouds. Did you feel that? The sphere just jumped. The Iconian invasion is beginning.
You were Your galaxy is forfeit.
It's a herald, the personal guards and servants for the Iconians. Fighting is not our best option. Head for the gate. Run! The gateway is... care of this. Jump through, now!
It's good to have you back. A Dyson sphere jumped into a position near the Iconia system less than an hour ago.
We know that attacks from the Iconian forces are imminent. Their gateway technology means that distance has little meaning for them. Once the war begins in earnest, we will be racing to cover too much territory with too few ships. But we cannot fail. To fight a war, we first need a plan. Admiral Quinn has requested your presence at a briefing on Earth's space dock.
Welcome, and thank you for coming. We've gathered here the finest commanders from Starfleet, the Klingon Defense Force, and the Romulan Republic. We may have been enemies in the past, Now, we must fight as one. May I introduce Captain Cogran? He will coordinate our combined forces against the Iconians and report to the commanders of all 3 fleets.
Greetings. The Iconians have revealed themselves. War is now inevitable. While the Iconians themselves are few in number, their heralds are numerous and formidable. They are not like the servitors we have fought before. They are far more dangerous. We are already sending strike teams into the sphere the heralds use to access the Iconian gateway network. They will retaliate. And when they do, they will attack our most valuable targets. The gateways allow the heralds to strike anywhere. They can avoid or destroy any obstacle in their path. Therefore, the Alliance has decided to focus on defending key installations. We need time to create a strategy. To that end, let me introduce Captain Tom Paris.
Hello, everyone. Okay, this is what we know about the weaknesses of the Heralds. If we can exploit this, we can...
It's beginning.
Their goal appears to be New Romulus. The Federation has a starbase nearby. Captain Paris, take your task force and the bulk of the fleet to New Romulus. The rest of you, report to Starbase 234. Right now, that starbase is all that stands between the Heralds and New Romulus. Hold the Heralds there as long as you can. We need time to evacuate civilians and prepare defenses at New Romulus. Today is a good day to die. Herald ships on an intercept course. All ships, defend the starbase. I've never seen anything like these Herald ships before. There's too many of them. Begin evacuation procedure. More Herald ships on sensors. Deploying reinforcements.
Starting my run to the station.
They're cutting through our shields. They're using gateways to get inside the defense perimeter. There's no stopping.
Herald closing in. Basic maneuvers.
The Heralds are sending more ships. This isn't going to end well. The Heralds are sending more ships. This isn't going to end well.
Taking some damage. Just need to get far enough away to go to warp.
We're losing shuttles. Scout the perimeter before the next wave. A gateway has opened inside the station. They're boarding us. Security teams, report to Deck 6.
There are too many of them. We can't...
We lost
All of the
more
civilians and most of the crew managed to evacuate. At least that's something. But there's nothing more we can do for that starbase. Fall back to New Romulus. We need reinforcements to hold.
Trekkie 1982. Knights of Naleda. Knightbot. The Knights of Naleda is my fleet in STO. We are a young fleet that always are looking for more recruits. If you like to join my fleet, message me then in-game at Trekkie1982 #6573 for an invite and with tune you like to join. The Armada where I am in with the fleet has also a KDF fleet. I can also invite you for this.
You have no honor.
Blurb. Playing blurb sound emote meme using 100 Twitch channel points.
Welcome to the war. The Romulans are asking for boots on the ground, but we've got more than we can handle up here. There are some weak spots in the Herald lines. If you can punch through to transporter range, you should be able to get a team down there to assist. Nice flying. Now hurry up. We've got a war to win. Keep it up. Great work. There's just one more group between you and the planet. Give them hell.
Blurb. Landfall used 0 bits to play Airwolf Team Extended
You're close.
HD.
When the fight situations become desperate on the surface, they need you down there. Good luck down there. And watch your back. The Heralds aren't pulling their punches.
Hey, my friend. Thanks for the subscription. Hey, Kev. How you doing? Long time no see. Thanks for the subscribe again. Jeez, that is almost 2 years, Kev.
Blurb. Playing blurb sound emote meme using 100 Twitch channel points. Pixeveru. I plan on staying for a while.
Oh, good, good, good.
Trekkie 1982. Kev. Nightbot. Kev aka the Kiveru is good friend of mine who loves Star Trek, especially Deep Space Nine. You also know him to be one of my frequent subscribers and we have a lot of fun every time he comes in. You also may be thrilled that he will ask for a short trivia.
Iconian TV, well, I'm stupid.
Pixeveru. How are you and Spoon doing? Laughing smiley.
Oh, I'm getting better. I was sick for a week. And,
Xeveru. You sound like you have a cold.
That too. But we went to a off-roading show last weekend. Have a lot of fun, especially Spoon. He could play in a boat with the Rangers, so I made some videos. Maybe nice to see what it is. I hate captains.
Xeveru. Send M over laughing smiley. I'd love to see M.
Yeah, give me a minute.
Trekkie 1982. Trekkie 1982. Brigger 4221. Hi, welcome at the war.
Hi, welcome in. Oh, I haven't done this for a long time.
Brigger 4221. Loot. Malfoy. Welcome aboard.
We need to retake this
Brigger
area.
4221. Have fun.
More heralds are on their way. We can take a defensive position in the ruins. Sensors indicate Herald forces inbound to this position. We must hold here.
Xeveru. Okay, that looks like so much fun, laughing, smiling.
Yeah, I'll spawn. How much fun you got?
Xeveru. If I did that, my wife would legit murder me, haha.
Are secure. Next, we must clear the path ahead.
Xeveru. How's the new GPU doing? Any further issues?
No. It's 99% resolved, and it wasn't the GPU, it was the graphics card. For a long time this episode.
We hold the paths. There is a camp near the power station. There will be reinforcements there.
I think we can take it from here. Do you want me to call for reinforcements?
Xeveru. If you ever need help with your Spoon's PC in the future, I am more than happy to assist. I do it for a living. I own an IT support firm and was on the ground for years and years.
No, thank you. Babe?
Xeveru. I mean it though. You have me on Discord. If you need the help, I will try to provide it.
He'd obviously have to come over to
Thank you so much, Gav. Oh, I lost my board.
Reinforcements are on their way.
There's a gateway opening to the north. Watch out! Gateway opening to the east. Watch out! Gateway opening to the east. There's a gateway opening to the north. Watch out! Gateway opening to the east. There's a gateway opening to the north. Taken the ruins. Shall I call in for our next objective?
The ruins are ours!
Quick, this way!
Romulus is reporting heavy casualties. What happened down there? Sensors are picking up some unusual power emanations from the surface. Be careful.
presence defiles this sacred space. Heralds, to aid, destroy these
Whose
insects.
looks? Are you whining?
Let's go! Hold! Let's go! Dance, dance! Now everybody move, move! Now everybody shake, shake! Now everybody
I just
clean on the dance, so girl want test you.
Trekkie 1982. Ha ha, thanks Kev. Fru's looks. At Thixeveru, thanks. Fru's looks. Kids in bed, just had dinner, now I can have little rest. Thixeveru. Nice. Time for some STO. Trekkie 1982. Are you ready to dance, Frus?
Open Klingon style.
Sound alerts. Trekkie 1982 played Gangnam Klingon Sil for 100 channel points.
Klingon style. Open Klingon style.
Thixeveru. Aha.
Open Klingon style. Klingon style.
I'm a little busy here. What do you need? Acknowledged. Wouldn't want to miss the party. I'll get every ship with an operational warp drive headed that way as soon as New Romulus is secure.
Fru's looks. I only dance in secret, lol. Trekkie 1982. Klingon war song then. Fruits Loops. Hoping my old laptop will be happy with a full reset. Thickzeveru. I mean, if you can go into battle with a batleth and a crab walk, why not?
The Iconians. I am not programmed for this line of inquiry. Would you like me to wake one of my creators? You can ask her all the questions you wish.
Trekkie 1982. Podcasts. Nightbot.
Help!
I also like to
time
remember
for the
you
Loki
that I still
maneuver.
have 2 other podcasts with Trek episodes. They called the Dutch Ready Room and Orinda Talks. The Dutch Ready Room is a Dutch Trek podcast, and Orinda Talks is an all-geek podcast that covers from books to movies and series to video games. Although I don't make episodes anymore for these podcasts, you still can listen and comment on the episodes on the YouTube channel and Facebook group. Blurb.
Greetings,
Playing
my
blurb
child.
sound emote meme using
Long have I
100
slumbered.
Twitch channel points.
Why have you roused me now? Ah, the Iconians. They are the first of our children, and for a time, the most troublesome. They were different once.
Nightbot.
Brighter.
Trekkie
But our other
1982
children
comes
grew jealous of
originally
their
from the
gifts
Netherlands,
and
but she
chafed
lives in
against their
England.
rule. The
She is
war
married to
changed
Spoon
them more than they could
2006 and
understand.
together they team
I
up
will
in
help you,
STO.
my child.
She loves writing fantasy herself and is currently working on her first fantasy novel. The other games she loves to play is Hogwarts Legacy, The Witcher and The Elder Scroll Online. Did you know that she has her own Trek podcast? It called Trekking Around. Have a look, maybe you will like. She also named their first dog after a dragon.
Hold. I sense her approach. Our daughter, Batara, comes. She is first among equals, and her rage is terrible to behold. Go.
Sound
I will
alerts.
retrieve what you seek.
Thickzeveru
It
played
is
The
not
Witch's Ballad
already
for
too
100
late.
channel points. Trekkie 1982. It's been a long time I played this story arc. Thickzeveru. It's defo one of the better ones, laughing smiley.
Circle soul with fate, unlock thy hidden gate.
Trekkie 1982. It's only a pity you can't kill Salem. Pixeveru. LOL yeah. Whose looks? She is definitely a thorn in the side. Pixeveru used zero-channel currency to play Airwolf theme extended HD.
We're in orbit, and we're not alone. The rest of the fleet is about 2 minutes out, but the Heralds are here, and they do not look happy. If you're done down there, can you beam back to your ship and give us a hand?
Pixeveru. First time I've used the on-screen appellee. Trekkie 1982. Nice. Trekkie 1982. Spoon. Nightbot. Meet my husband Simon aka Spoon 2006 in game. When he has the time he will join me in the game and stream. You also will hear him in the background when he is home. Thanks to him I have found
They
my
are
inner
not
geek.
kidding around. Raise your
I
shields.
always have
We need to
said
hold
I
out
am
until
not
the
a
rest of the
gamer
fleet
girl,
arrives.
but he proved me otherwise. At one point I was playing 3 games at the same time. How so not a gamer girl?
Where are the Heralds getting all these ships? More inbound! 1 minute out. Keep fighting. Just a little longer. More Herald ships on an intercept course. More Herald ships. These guys just won't give up. And the cavalry arrives just in the nick of time. Let's show these heralds what we can do. We'll hold the Herald forces here. Alpha Team, engage that dreadnought before it can power up its weapons.
Jolan True. We have need of your assistance.
The Empire requires your assistance with a covert mission deep in Iconian territory. It is dangerous, but if successful, it has a chance of turning the tide of the war in our favor. Report to the Denasia system. There you will meet a man named Ramir. He wants to explain the details of the operation to you personally.
Trekkie 1982. I will be right back. Xeveru. No worries. Restream.io. Trophy, congratulations. You've received 100 messages today with Restream chat. Fruits loops. Unless you come left back, lol.
Alright guys, back again. I'm skipping the Delta flight course. I'm not in the mood for it. Hurry up, Stowe. What was this one again?
Kapla, and welcome aboard the IKS Hague. My name is Ramir, and this is my ship. Your reputation for getting the job done precedes you. Alliance Command gave me the authority to pick who would assist us on this mission, and your name was at the top of the list. If you do not know about my team or our missions, then I have been successful. There are many battles fought in Shadow.
Right.
Now, if you don't have any further questions,
Right.
follow me to the briefing room. I will give you more details about our mission there.
Been a bit longer than what I intended.
I already sent it to you.
Alright, thank you.
Data recovered from the station in the Calbridan system has pinpointed the location of a second base in the Denasia system, containing several of the Iconian's Omega generators. I understand you had a hand in recovering this information. Of course. Nevertheless, we have the coordinates of the Iconian base. Our plan is to sneak in and sabotage the Omega generators. Taking them out will cripple the Iconians' ability to refine the Omega molecules that fuel their gateway networks. Infiltration is our specialty, and we have technology not available to other ships of the fleet. Our enterprise can extend to protect your ship as well. That should be sufficient to protect us. Then we fight. I expect we'll fight our way out anyway, after we detonate the Omega generators. I hope your crew is up to the challenge. Our scientists put the risk of a catastrophic reaction at less than 7%. That is an acceptable risk. This is our mission. You, of course, have the authority to change our mission parameters. Blair is right over there. She will also be a part of the away team to help extract any Iconian intelligence we find in the facility. Be careful. Her mate Travana is very protective.
What do you want? Why?
Don't worry, Travana. It's fine. Yes, but the chances are slight. If the charges are properly placed and calibrated, it should not be a problem. Well, the risk comes from non-stabilized Omega particles. They are very unstable. If a chain reaction starts, we will not be able to stop it. If that happens, we'll lose our ship, yours, and anything within a few thousand kilograms at the least. But if that happens, the heralds in the system will be destroyed too. That's something. Right. If we were to stabilize the particles into one or more Omega molecules, the chance of a detonation would be greatly reduced. I will need to run some numbers. We will have to give ourselves more time in the facility, and there is a greater risk of discovery, but it might be the better option.
I disagree. Taking the time to stabilize the molecules puts the team in danger. You insult my honor. It is my duty to protect this team. I will not sacrifice Belair's, our lives, for needless precautions. So be it, Baacckk.
Beyond the Herald sensor range, but we should not approach any closer without the protection of a cloaking device. Once we get close to the planet, we will not be able to risk a wide scan, so we will need to perform a series of pinpoint triangulation scans in order to locate the facility housing the Omega generators. At least we can remain cloaked while we do so. Once we have the location of the facility, my team will meet yours on the surface. Then arm your weapons and prepare for battle. Our cloaks will do us no good after the heralds discover our sabotage. In order to expedite the triangulation process, my ship will move away from yours and perform our own scan once we have reached a distance of 4 kilocams. Position confirmed. Beginning scans. Sensor interference is preventing us from getting a good reading. Move to 16 kilometers. 16 kilometers confirmed. Beginning sensor sweep.
Baacckk here. I have coordinates for the facility, but I cannot do a deep scan without revealing our presence. We will be beaming in blind.
This facility was very well concealed and shielded. Even now, our scans are so limited, we cannot get an accurate readout of the layout. True, but our tricorders will be of assistance while navigating. Now that we are on site, there is something you need to know. Only because I had orders which would supersede yours. I am not the leader of House Baacckk. Now that we have secured the land near to Hague, it is safe ready for him to join us.
Baacckk, you and your team have done well so far. Now, let us vanquish our foes. I am more than a figurehead. A man cannot lead an empire of warriors without being a warrior himself. I carry the Sword of Kalis, a weapon of fables, forged by Kalis the Unforgettable in the fires of the Kristok volcano, and cooled in the icy waters of the Lake of Lusor. This blade slew Molor, it conquered the Vakiri, and created a mighty empire. Now I will wield it against the infernal servants of the demons of air and darkness. There is always a need for the Sword of Kalis. It is a symbol of eternal victory. No one who uses it can be defeated.
We're right behind you. Sensors are picking up a different Omega generator. My team will handle this one.
Trekkie 1982. I lost my way.
There are no power readings in that direction. Use your tricorder and stop wasting time.
It's a very. It's so easy in this mission.
I can't remember now which way I have to go.
Our charges are set. We will meet with you in the hallway ahead.
Finally.
We got some information from the Iconian network. How did you do? Fortunately, I come prepared. My tricorder is loaded with the best decryption subroutines available in the Empire. Wrote a couple of them myself. This is interesting. There are battle plans here for the Delta Quadrant. The Iconians were advising the Vaadwaur for months before the conflict started there. In fact, the Iconians insisted that the Vaadwaur start their attack in the Krenim Imperium, although they didn't say why. I also see data on where the Omega energy is being distributed. This is good. If we use this, we can attack the subspace stations where... Oh no! One of the Iconians! It is here! Yes, sir. We need to find the last generator.
Trekkie 1982. Trekking Around. Nightbot. Trekking Around is my Trek podcast.
Visualization node.
I am a big trekker.
Last Omega generator.
In this podcast I talk and recap with Trek friends from all over the world Star Trek episodes. How more friends who like to join me for this recap, how better, so let me know. You can listen, follow, subscribe and of course comment on the Facebook group,
Zoom in on
YouTube
that.
channel and of course Spotify and Amazon podcast.
It's to Cat!
An Iconian! My blood sings for this battle. It will be glorious.
Kahless, my Emperor. You are the strongest of Klingons. You wield the sword of Kahless. But there is no one who can face an Iconian in single combat.
The war does not go well for us. You all know what we face. Our people need a symbol to inspire them. That is what I was created to be. This battle will be one of legend. Every soldier of the Empire will have this tale on their lips. This is not my day to die. It is my day to kill an Iconian.
Who am I to argue with the Emperor?
Firing a disruptor at an Iconian is like attacking a starship with a stick. The Sword of Kahless is a remarkable weapon. It might be the only thing that could work.
We part ways here. Complete your mission. I will descend to the lower level and challenge the Iconian. We create a legend this day. Remember it.
If anyone can kill an Iconian, it is Kahless.
Miko Kara Endo Kila Edo Cham Arendo Kila Napareto Maraeto Rika 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 Nasopakare Hiroha Rika Rika Rika. Cat! I have come for you! Face me, creature! I challenge you to honorable combat! Come forth! I am Kahless, the Unforgettable. Destroyer of Molor, defender of Kamshi, and Emperor of the Klingons! In my hands is the sword of Kahless, first of its kind. Will you not face me, Tiket? What could a being such as yourself have to fear from one man?
We are in.
Ket's too strong. Nothing Kalis can do is hurting it. We have to weaken the Iconian, and I think I know how. Omega molecules gather energy like sponges in water. That's why a small amount of Omega can generate such a vast amount of power. Quick! Find a console and activate the reactor. If we hit the Iconian with Omega, we might be able to injure it.
Ha! Glorious battle! The honorable warrior will always prevail, demon. You are no god, Ket, and your tyranny ends now! Now, to finish this. This fight is emergency transport now!
We've lost Kalis, and we were unable to stop the production of Omega molecules. The Iconian War will continue, and much blood will be shed. True, the data recovered by your team in Belair will be invaluable to the Alliance.
You're right. We can't risk this intel not making it back to the homeworld. I've pinpointed an excellent transmission spot near here, where we can send out an encrypted microburst of data. If we don't make it out of here, at least the information can be of use to those who still fight. The Emperor's sacrifice cannot be in vain. We're at the optimal transmission location.
Iconian gateways. It's an ambush!